Guys, we have a problem. Zayn left One Direction. Moment of silence. Now, during this week and a half, I think it's been, since the message came out. Yeah, it came out last Friday, I think. I'm pretty sure it came out last Friday, so it hasn't even been a week yet, guys. I haven't even had a week to mourn. Okay, like, I've gone through a lot of emotions. I've gone through anger at One Direction and Zayn. I've gone through denial. I've gone through acceptance. I've gone through happiness. And don't get twisted, that happiness was just because I was like, oh, but Zayn's gonna have music, so like, yay, but like, yay. I've gone through planning out what their next stages are gonna be in their lives. Like, I basically planned out the whole future of One Direction and Zayn in my mind, and if it doesn't happen like that, probably gonna need another video just to talk about it, okay? We need to talk about Zayn leaving One Direction, okay, guys? It's a serious thing. Like, at first I was like really mad at like Zayn. I thought he was being like so inconsiderate because he like left the band in the middle of a tour, and they only had one contract left for their albums. Like, he just could have stuck it through. Like, whatever's going on in his life, like, it's not just about him, and blah 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 blah. And then I was like, that's kind of selfish on my part as well. Like, he deserves to be happy, and it's like all this stuff. Apparently he wants to be normal, and he doesn't fame anymore, or it wasn't real to him anymore. Being in One Direction just wasn't doing it for him anymore. And there was just like the stage where I really didn't know what was going on, which is similar to the stage I'm in right now. But I didn't really know what was going on, okay? I was hearing all sorts of stuff about why he left. So now I was trying to figure out why he left exactly. I was like, okay, the normal stuff can't really make sense because he's never going to be normal anymore. Like, it just doesn't work. Like, you can't be normal anymore. Like, no, you're Zayn Malik. Like, you're never not going to be Zayn Malik. So I figured, okay, it's not that. So maybe he wanted to make it up the time he lost with Harry. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. He just wanted to be with his family. Like, then all that stuff came out about him already working on his solo career. And then everyone was like, oh, snap. And I was just like, you know what? I'm kind of happy. Zayn is already working on music. Like, that means he's going to have music out in less than like a year. And I'm happy about that. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I want to hear Zayn's voice up in my brain sometime soon. So I was happy about that. But there was a whole big drama on Twitter with Louis and Naughty Boy. Naughty Boy releasing that song. Apparently Zayn had nothing to do with it, so Zayn lost 50,000 followers for nothing. Because apparently it wasn't a new Zayn Malik song, it was actually just an old demo from past One Direction, like trying out songs and stuff. I don't really know how it works, but apparently that's all that was. So Naughty Boy was just trying to rile up One Direction, and guys, it's a whole big mess. And like, at this point, I have no idea what happens. But I'm just going to tell you my theory, what I think One Direction was going to do. So I'm just going to tell you guys, okay? So first, the four of them, because can you even officially call them One Direction without Zayn? Like, I don't think it works like that. Like, they'll always be, like, there's too many posters, there's too many CDs. Like, he'll always be One Direction, I say. And there has to be all five of them to be a real One Direction. The four of the band members from One Direction are going to continue their tour. They're going to do their last album, finish their contract, maybe do a final tour, and then they're all going to try to go solo. So what Zayn did is he's getting himself a little jump start on this. So maybe when they're just finishing with the One Direction, Zayn be like, hey, here's my album. Listen. The four of them are going to try to go solo, and I honestly don't think that they'll all be able to make it solo. I think I don't really know what's going to happen, but maybe Harry will make it famous. Maybe Zayn will make it famous. We don't really know about them. Like, Louis and Liam are apparently really good songwriters, so I'm just betting that them two are just gonna end up being like really big and giving people really good songs and hits, and that's great. Like, guys, I need some help. I can't think of anything for Niall. You guys need to help me out, okay? Comment down below if you know if you have an idea about what Niall's gonna do when they all try to go solo. Yeah, well, that's my feelings on it. I mean, like, it's been a week, so you're just kind of be like, okay, we have to think about the positives right now. So, like, this has to be the beginning of the end. I just really think that, like, I don't think a band can ever be the same after one band member leaves, no matter who it was, even if it's your least favorite. It's just not the same anymore. And I think I'm really gonna miss Zayn's part in all their music, so I'm just gonna, you know, stick it out for this 1 year. I think the music will still be good. It's just gonna be missing something. You see what I'm saying? Well, we'll see what happens with Zayn. You know, guys, I still support them and everything, but I just really want them together again. Zayn, Malik, I wish the best to you to starting your new career. And same with One Direction, the four of them, because it's like starting a new journey, and I hope you guys have an awesome tour. So second thing, well, if you're a believer like myself, then we have some good news. Okay, Justin has been on it. Okay, there's been lots of things happening with Justin Bieber. Like, I can't even keep up, and like with the One Direction stuff, guys. Like, okay, guys, Justin Bieber surprising the Miami stop on Ariana Grande's honeymoon tour. He surprised them. He came out and he sang like The Weeknd's part in Love Me Harder, and I was like, oh my god. And then he sang some of his songs, and like Ariana did Big Sean's part, and it was just all these sort of things happening. And he was so cute because he like forgot the words to like everything. It was super cute. But like, I love him on stage, and like I just really think that's where he belongs. I was like, yes, okay, yes, great. Guys, like I already told you how I feel about this. Like, it was crazy. Like, he just moves on the radio right now and I have to do this video. Okay, compose. Okay, this is the first time Justin Bieber's been on stage for like a year and a half, and like it was just great for believers. Like, it was the best thing. Funny fact, I don't know. I actually predicted this when I was going to the Ariana Grande honeymoon tour stop in Toronto, which was a couple of weeks ago. I was like, oh my gosh, I was like talking to my brother because he went with me to the concert. I was like, oh my goodness, Justin Bieber could come. Like, he's starting his new career. Like, he could show up. Like, Toronto is near his hometown. Like, he could just show up and surprise everyone. And of course, he didn't. But two or 3 weeks later, he does it on the exact same tour I was talking about. Like, I'm just saying, maybe I have a little bit of something up here. It's called Psychic. Okay, guys. Other news with Justin Bieber. The roast was on Monday night. It's now Thursday. The roast was really great. So, like, I was a fan of Justin Bieber, and it was really funny. And like, there was a couple jokes where it was like, I don't like that. Like, oh, you hurt my soul, and you hurt Justin's soul. Like, you're hurting me here. But most of it was like, okay, like you could laugh, and it was just like, yeah, that was funny. Like, you could just accept it. And like, the Bieber roast was really great. Like, they had that down. They had that stuff down. Like, they knew what they were doing. And I'm just saying, shout out to my favorites, Kevin Hart, Justin Bieber's Revenge, Back to Them. Who else did I like? I think I liked Ludacris. I can't really remember now. It's all kind of a blur. Natasha Leggero. I don't know. She had a couple funny ones. She also had a couple ones that stung. But I mean, like, those are probably my 4 favorite parts of the whole roast. I say go look it up. Watch it. It was funny. And like, I mean, I don't know. Do you guys like laughing? I like laughing. I enjoyed it. I'm really proud of Justin Bieber for doing this. I think it's a really great step in his career. I wasn't sure of it at first, but like after watching it, I was like, yeah, this really made sense. Like, I'm glad he did this. It gives sort of a humor to all the hate and stuff he got for making mistakes, and I just think it was a great idea. Yeah, and his speech at the end was really perfect, and I just think it was all good. And now, just leave anything you want to say down below, and I'll totally get back to you, either in a video or I'll just comment back. And give it a like if you want me to continue doing these sort of videos where I just talk about celebrities and like the craziness that's happening in our world right now. Yeah, like it. And also, if you have ideas for what I should talk about in my next update, because that's like the tentative title for it right now, leave it down below, and I'm pretty sure if you leave that down below, I'll do it. Like, it's pretty much guaranteed. Yeah, I just spent a lot of my time like reading about them and like learning about them, like having theories about them. You know, I'm just thinking that like maybe I should make videos about it. They always say do what you love, right? So I love celebrity gossip and talking about them and just learning everything I can about them. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start making videos on it. So it's pretty much decided. I'm gonna be making this series. Give me a like if you want me to do them, and leave anything you guys want to tell me below, comments on this or ideas for my next update video. And if you liked it and you want to see more of them, subscribe down below. Also guys, read my description box. I usually have some interesting things put in there. I really need to go, so I will talk to you guys next week, and I really enjoyed making this video, so like and comment and subscribe if you liked it. Please tell me anything you want to tell me. I want to have a conversation with you guys. I want to talk to you guys, okay? Leave a comment, be first, okay? Leave the first comment, guys. I want this in my life. Yeah, I really need to go though, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Like, comment, subscribe, like, bye bye.